Sorry. I should start this by saying I'm sorry for how late this video is coming out. I do also start this video with a couple announcements anyways, but I want to say that even when we recorded this is coming out really late, mainly because I'm just going to say I get really angry in the video, so anger warning if you don't like hearing a person getting really, really angry to the point of just a lot of yelling. Don't watch this video. I'll just be honest. This video is kind of a train wreck in my opinion, but I want to make sure, you know, we give our honest opinions in every single review, and this is my honest opinion. I think it was given in kind of a poor way, but we're already getting this out really late. I'm gonna try and re-say my opinions in episode 29 review, in a better, more calm format. But episode 29 really pissed me off, as you'll see in this video. Enjoy if you think people getting angry is really funny, or skip it. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I hope you look forward to episode 29. Thank you for watching. Well, it seems like we have returned finally after too long.
From the grave, we arrived.
Well, I want to say from the grave.
The time has come.
So let's get a couple things out of the way first. You may notice that, yes, this is episode 26 and 27 review. That's because we can sum up episode 25 in one sentence. We learned about stuff we already know.
It's a recap episode. Burning Falcon.
And Jin shows back up. But we can talk more about Jin in these episodes, because he does more in these episodes. But yeah,
he does more in 2 episodes than Guy did in 12.
Not right now. Episode 25 was just really uninteresting. I didn't want to talk about it. And also, the reason that this gap is so long is my fault. I'm sorry. I just got burnt out. As you may know, as a human being existing on this planet, shit's going down, and I haven't been taking it very well. And I'm better now, as seen by me recording and this video existing. So, thank you for your patience.
What the fuck?
Oh, what was that?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I fucking... Alright, it's fine.
Alright. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Anyone who's still watching, I'm glad you're still watching. Also, you may notice that... What the fuck is that noise?
Is that... Can I, wait?
No, it's fine.
I don't know.
What is it?
There's a drill,
of
some sort outside my wall.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'll cut out the drill noises, it's fine. Alright.
I'll change my fucking mic sensitivity. Hold on.
You might want to turn it to press start.
Jesus.
Anyway, you may also notice that episode 25 currently doesn't exist, and that's because it got a copyright strike and it was taken down. I have refuted it. I have tried to fight against it. But it seems as if right now YouTube doesn't want to help with it. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get any help from YouTube. So my only option at this point is to probably...
The YouTube copyright system fucking sucks.
We all know this. My only option right now is to re-edit and re-upload it. I might... I don't know when I'm going to do that, because I don't like re-editing videos. I'm just going to be honest. We'll just have to kind of see what happens. Anyway, so let's start by talking about episode 26. Len, do you want to start this off? Or do you want me to start this off?
I'm trying to remember how the episode began.
Okay.
So you start us off, and I'll remember as we go.
Okay, so episode 26 and 27 are connected. They're about firefighting. The competition continues as Aruto and Guy, the asshole man, meets up, and they're like, hey, we're gonna, next competition, firefighters. Great.
Which
yeah.
which at first I was angry about, because that would mean more life-staking things on competition. But it was a simulation at first, so
Yes, it is a firefighting trial simulation, and whoever saves more people wins. Seems pretty simple. Pretty simple until a panda shows up.
A raider shows up and starts an actual fire.
Yeah, so
and that's just a problem.
Because he's a panda man and he got a laser gun. We never actually see the raider transform.
Yeah.
But I do know that the progress key is scouting panda, so that's neat, I guess.
Fun.
Man, I just really don't remember what happened in episode 26.
26, they started the firefighting, and in like fucking fire started, and the human gear Ichi Kunosuke was like, man, somebody has no life signs under that rock. That's a shame. Anyway, time to save people.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The regular firefighter, the fuck do you mean? And he started fucking doing chest compressions on the guy who was like legally like dead, like scientifically so. But he came back. He was revitalized.
Just because there's no...
like, wow, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so there is actually... this episode shares something with the...
I remember what happened in 26.
Hold on. I do want to say this.
Guy commits a crime on live television.
That's episode 27. Alright, calm down. That's 27.
No, it was the end of 26.
No, it was like halfway through 27. Anyway, I want to say that this episode and the episode with Bingo, the lawyer episode, share something very similar in the fact that the human characters, like that are meant to be the people that Zaya pick as the competition, they're not writhing assholes. They're actually like it's reasonable that the firefighter would get super pissed at the human gear for not telling him about the guy under the rock. Just because he was passed out doesn't mean he's dead. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I mean, cardiac arrest. He was under cardiac arrest.
He was under cardiac arrest. And after all that, you know, they get his heart started back up, and they get everyone out, and then they realize, hey, the vice president is in that building because we decided to force him to be one of the people that you have to save because we always have to put him in wacky, weird situations. Like him getting told he'll never have a girlfriend.
I'm starting to like the vice president more and more as the episodes go.
They actually had a really good moment in these episodes where, like, his aide is like, will we ever be able to live in a world where humans and human gears work together? And he's like, I don't know, man. I just want to be saved.
Just gotta trust in Ichi Kunosuke, man.
Ichi Kunosuke. And yeah, we get not a lot story-wise happens. Until really, like, 26, I'm having a genuinely hard time remembering. So that's why I'm going to move on to 27. Alright, how 27 starts. Hey, Ichi Kunosuke is a fucking idiot. Oh, dang, that sucks. Well, good thing... No, you're right, it did happen at the end of 20... These episodes really did merge together. I just want to say one episode had everything important happen. Yeah, so Guy commits a crime on live television and he doesn't get arrested.
Yeah, nothing fucking happens. This is what I fucking hate. Is nobody does anything about Guy's bullshit.
Yeah, that's...
And everybody's like, yeah, he's a fucking cool dude.
Yeah, no, you're right. See, we're gonna compare him to Dan because it's the same writer, so it's a reasonable comparison. Dan got...
And I actually like Dan.
Yeah, Dan Kurito got ousted by the company. He got removed from the CEO of GEM. He was... Even though in his delusional brain he was still the CEO, when he disappeared, everyone was like, I mean, I guess you're the CEO now. And then we got the burger episode, and I cried over a burger man, but we're not going to worry about that right now.
We got Lovelica.
Yeah, oh, fuck that guy. No, this is even before Lovelica.
Yeah.
Dan Kurito. The world reacts to Dan Kurito. Dan Kurito does a thing, people act in a reasonable manner. Dan Kurito creates a game in which people fight each other to the fucking death. The world reacts reasonably. Hey, Dan? Maybe that video game where people actually die is a bad idea. We're gonna arrest you. And then he does his evil stuff and like fucking... It is only once Emu is able to get his power up does he literally defeat Dan, and he turns back into like Bugster Code and gets murdered. X8 was kind of... The early parts of X8 are kind of a blur for me. But what I'm trying to get at here, the world reacts to Dan whenever Dan does a thing. Guy does a thing, and no one reacts accordingly except for Aruto and Fua. Those are the only two people.
Mostly Fua.
Well, no, Aruto is the one getting the brunt of it, so that's why he's there too. They react responsibly. That's probably why we like them so much, is because they're the only people in this entire fucking show that react to Guy's bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure if I didn't like Aruto and Fua so much, I probably would have dropped Zero One at this point. Because Guy is that frustrating. So Guy turns Yosuke into a Magia on live television.
Wait! I've realized...
What?
Do you know who Yua is right now?
Who's Yua?
Worse Utsumi. And no one wants to be worse Utsumi.
Utsumi. Fuck, who's Utsumi?
He's in Build. He's the guy from Namba who turns into Mad...
Oh my god. Ugh. Alright, don't worry about it. Alright, we're gonna...
She's worse Utsumi.
Well, but Utsumi actually had a goal in mind. At least his arc paid off. Yua's currently just sitting around doing fucking nothing. Here...
Do you see what I mean?
Yes, I get what you mean. But... Guy turns a Humagear into a Magia. Live on television. And instead of everyone going, wow, Guy, that's a pretty dick thing to do, he instead goes up to the mic and goes, look at how evil the Humagears are. And everyone goes, whoa, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, Humagears are evil. Humagears really are evil whenever you turn them into an evil thing, Guy. Wow, you're so correct. What the fuck?
Then Metal Cluster Hopper fucking fixes...
Yeah, Metal Cluster Hopper
because
fixes...
that's how the...
Yeah. The most interesting...
The Progress Hopper...
Yeah. The most interesting part of these two episodes is in episode 27, when Fua arrives on the scene of the burning building. He goes up to Yua and goes, we need to go save those people. And then Guy goes, I'm sorry, no, I told her not to do that. And then Fua goes, fuck you, fuck what company we work for, people's lives are at stake. Get your head out of your ass.
And he
We're
dumps
going
a
in
bucket
there.
of water on him, grabs Yua, and runs.
I really don't know what benefit that has. He probably would have got more benefit off of taking his big ass coat.
Listen, he's a fucking legend. He doesn't need to take off his fucking coat, dude.
And we get a really good episode. The human firefighter and Yosuke show back up at the burning building. And Yosuke basically is like, listen, I can resist the fire. I can get you in to save the people. And he ends up sacrificing himself so the firefighter can go save the day. And we get a really
I don't know if the scene is underappreciated or not, but there's a really good scene after.
There is
where
a really
Aruto
good scene.
runs in and he gets the fucked up body of Ichi Kyunosuke, and he was like, "You can just reboot him. Why are you doing that?" He's like, "An employee of mine worked really hard today. Like, I can't leave him behind."
Yeah, no. It's a really good shot. And you know why it's a really good shot? It's because they don't shove it in your fucking face. We get to see Aruto's kindness by him, like, seeing Ichiosuke's, like, shut down body. And he's like, well, time to go fix you up, buddy. And we see Yua reacting accordingly in the way of going, like, you can just rebuild him. Like, what does it say? Worth it. Now, a bad filmmaker would have, like, played like Ave Maria and made Aruto look like robot Jesus. But luckily, we just got a normal human being. Zack Snyder.
We already have Gamer Jesus from the same writer. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, God. All right, I need to drink some water. So, yeah, overall, 26 and 27, they have their good moments. But Guy has hit his fucking breaking point. I'm done trying to defend him. If you noticed in earlier episode reviews...
I think I lost my sanity in episode 28. I'm gonna be...
Okay. We were originally going to cut these into 2 episodes, but it's only been like 14 minutes. Fuck that. We need to talk about episode 28. Oh, wait. We didn't mention Jin. Hold on. Before we go on to 28, let's talk about Jin. I like Jin a lot. He is really cool.
Jin's great.
Burning Falcon is
He fights Bowser. It's great. It's real cool.
I like how Metsubo Jinrai was taken out for so long, and yet they're still way more interesting than anything Zai is doing right now. Like, Metsubo Jinrai...
That's because literally Guy is just not doing it for me.
He is a absolute non-entity. Jin, on the other hand, shows up and immediately you can tell he has changed. Of course, like, by his clothes, but the way he's acting around Hirobi. Hirobi literally goes like, I thought we were going to destroy the world together, Baka. And then Jin goes, no, I have another way to save Humagears. And then Hirobi blushes as he goes, Senpai, no. Shut up, I think it's funny. So we see now Jin has changed. She is on a different track, and we see this by him showing up at the end of 27 and whooping Thouser's ass. He's like, hey, I need Sting Scorpion back so Hirobi can transform. By the way, can I just mention, all your bickering, like, it's very clear, even if I wasn't here, humanity would just get destroyed. I'm just speeding up the process. Which I think is very true, because what Guy is doing is not helping humanity in any way. But don't worry about it.
All he's doing is being a dick.
Yeah. All he's doing is just being an absolute asshole, because Aruto's grandpapa. And then... oh, wait! God, I'm forgetting so many things. I'm just now remembering so many things about 26. I should have taken notes, but I didn't realize 28 would be such an ordeal. It's also revealed that Zaya is making the Raid Riser. Great. I'm honestly, like, it doesn't...
And Thouser destroys evidence.
Yeah, and Thouser destroys evidence from a crime scene, which is another thing he should be getting arrested for, but then, don't worry about it. I think I've realized why we're able to point out so many, like, fucking inaccuracies with how they're treating Guy. Because they're treating Guy like he's a Sentai villain. However, in the realm of the show, he is a CEO of a company. They decided it was a good idea to bring...
Who is very often in the public eye.
In the public eye. He's not the bad guy. In the eyes of the public, he's the CEO of Zaya. Let's put this in a way maybe you can understand. If the CEO of McDonald's started turning your, like, computer into a murder death machine, he would be getting arrested. However, Guy is not... This isn't happening. People should be investigating.
The way I put it in the episode is if somebody picks up a gun and shoots a man, you
don't arrest the gun. You're absolutely correct. And so I think the best example of this we're going to go back to Exide. Like I said, people reacted to Dan's bullshit. Build. It's basically Star Wars, the Rebels versus the Empire. What the fuck are you gonna do against the government when the entire government has been taken over by a gamer space alien? You know?
Motherfucking... You're damn right. He's gonna win that Tekken 7 championship. Just you fucking wait.
Fucking drive. The hero is a cop. The villains are robots. Evil robots that take the shapes of humans. Double. The villains are a seedy underground criminal organization handing out earth drugs. O's. Ancient Egyptian fucking evil alchemy demons. They shouldn't have made Guy the CEO of a company and tried to make this a story about CEOs. It just doesn't work with Kamen Rider, and I see that now. I was trying to defend this show earlier, but I have had enough of its bullshit, and as I say that, we're gonna move to episode 28, where it has hit its fucking peak.
I cannot, dude, with this episode, I cannot defend this episode. There's a lot of cool things that happen in this episode.
The first half.
A lot of bullshit.
The first half is really good. It's really fun. So what ends up happening is they decide we're going to put it to a vote. Whoever says... So this entire competition was a bunch of BS. Don't even fucking worry about it. Because at the end, it's gonna... You could have done this from the fucking beginning. Just put it to a vote. What do the people like? Do the people like Human Gears, or do they want no more Human Gears? This competition was fucking pointless, which I love. I love that so much. It starts with Aruto saying, we gotta win.
Waste of my goddamn time.
I know. Aruto starts by going, hey, we need a politician to fight Zaya's politician. And Izu goes, we don't have a Human Gear politician. And Aruto goes, wait, but why? Because it's illegal. Which I agree with, because they are AI, which can be hacked and all types of other things. So I'm not against that. So they decide they're going to get a rapper. They get MC Check It Out to go and be their public speaking figure. And we get a really cool scene where he's rapping and he's doing his hip-hop. He's doing his cool hip-hop style. And it's so cool. And it's awesome, guys. It's so awesome.
Izu puts on a hoodie.
Izu puts on a hoodie and does a cool rap pose. And then they decide we need to do a live debate, which goes just about as well as they go in the real world, except with more terrorism.
MC Check It Out gets real mad because the other politician's a fucking moron and really fucking retarded.
Yeah, so MC Check It Out's like, hey, look, he's a fraud. He's taking bribes from Zaya. This ain't cool, man. And then they're like, don't you see? This footage was also taken at the same time. You made a Human Gear of me and put me there, and clearly you're the one who's lying. Even though in an earlier episode, it was shown that it is illegal to make a Human Gear of another person without consent. And Aruto would never do that. Everyone knows this. But don't worry about it. It don't matter. Don't worry about it. Because MC Check It Out's getting all angry. And then, oh, what's that? Yua shows up and turns into the Jackal using the Raid Riser, which, oh, look at this. Zaya's super cool. Oh, man. Zaya made the Raid Riser, which is a defense system, even though they also made Ames, which is a defense system. But don't fucking worry about it. Yua turns into the Jackal and destroys MC Check It Out. While Thouser basically prostrates. Also, they transform into Metal Cluster Hopper and Thouser prostrates like a motherfucker. And everyone just agrees with him.
There's a character who's better at prostrating. Also, Hirobi got his prostrating sword back.
I want to save Metsubo Jinrai for last, because I want to end this on a good note. So bear with me. We need to get through this first.
I don't know if you can tell the quiet rage I'm shaking with.
See,
And the amount of bullshit I have to accept. The amount of things that have to go wrong for this situation to have come about is just not realistic.
It's not.
And I have to accept a certain amount of unrealism in Kamen Rider. I realize that. But when it gets to this level, I just can't accept it.
They've just decided, hey, all this shit that we have said to the public, we have made known. We have set up this world. Fuck all that. We need Zaya to win. Yeah, so Zaya obviously is going to win the competition in the next episode. That's clear. Okay. I've said this before. We've already said this. Guy is trash. Not, oh, I love to hate him. No, he's just not well written. You need, if you're not...
He's not a character I love to hate. He's a character I hate to hate.
'Cause...
I don't want to hate Guy. I don't.
If you go back to a couple earlier episodes when Guy is introduced, we're like, oh man, this guy's such a smug asshole, I love him. Now he's just an asshole. I want to point out something that I mentioned before. In the flower arranging episode, it is shown that the person that Zaya hires, he ends up cheating, and Guy says, I'm not going to allow any cheating. I want this done fair and square. We're going to redo the competition. And now all Guy does is cheat. That's all he does. He's done nothing but be underhanded and dirty throughout this entire competition, and it has become absolutely fucking infuriating. If Guy in that episode was the guy in this episode, and we saw him being smart and making decisions and playing it straight, no underhandedness, I would have preferred I would have liked Guy a lot more if he was played less as
I got it. If he wasn't a villain and was just an antagonist.
There you go. They're trying to make him the evil villain that you're supposed to hate. However, if they made him a guy that just... He is threatening to buy out Hidan. This is the problem. But his reasons and Guy as a human being is reasonable and sound. But Aruto just can't lose the company because he doesn't want to do that. And he wants to try and change Guy for the better to make him see the light of day with Humagears. But we're not getting that.
The only way they could ever salvage Guy for me is if Guy is secretly a Humagear.
The only way they can
struggle through the rest of the show after his current villain arc is concluded, which will probably conclude very soon. The only way they can get is if he has to struggle with that realization for the rest of the show. That is the only way.
Yeah. I want to make this very clear. We are not hating on this show because, oh, it's the popular Kamen Rider, we want to be out of the norm. These are very pressing issues with the show. We fucking loved this show at the beginning. It was so good. I'm going to still stand by my opinions that I had in the first couple of episode reviews. Those first episodes are really good. But where we are right now in the middle of the show is just... It's a problem. What we have right now is not good. And it needs to change, and hopefully it'll change soon. However...
So we end on a good note.
However...
We end on a good note.
We need to talk about the parts of these episodes that are actually good that I was saving for the very end. And that is Fua and Metsubo Jinrai. By God, if this underlying secondary plot wasn't so interesting, I would say these episodes aren't worth watching. But in episode 27, it is revealed that the reason Yua and Fua are able to transform using the shot risers is because there is a chip in their brain that can be hacked. And we see that Jin did just that. It is shown that the secret person in the black cloak this entire time has been Fua. The person that broke Hirobi out was Fua. That one-off line of Aruto going, "Hey Fua, where have you been?" And he's like, "I don't know, we just gotta finish this fight," makes so much sense now. This proves that he is human. But he has a chip in his brain now that Metsubo Jinrai is not only trying to take advantage of, they're trying to turn him over to his side. And we get such an amazing scene with Jin and Fua in this episode. They're talking, and he absolutely, he's like, "Don't you want," when he shows him the footage, and it shows him that it was Fua that broke out Hirobi, Fua doesn't know how to fucking take it. And it's acted and played so well. God, I love Fua!
I mean, I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Fua and Aruto are the two most interesting characters. Fua, I think, is the most interesting character in this show.
Yes.
I love Fua's fucking great.
He is so great. It sucks that the focus has had to be this stupid company battle. And we haven't gotten a ton of Fua. And I hope that the next episode is that it's about Fua. Fuck the Thouser side show that's gonna show up at some point, like Rogue got. I want a Fua one. I want a Vulcan side show. Or like 3 episodes
Give us more
miniseries.
Fua, and you will have a better show.
If Fua was the main character, and this whole company thing was like a side
I don't even think
ordeal,
that, honestly.
just give more Fua, yeah. They took the focus of...
Fua doesn't need to be the main character.
Yeah, here is... I think this exemplifies exactly what my problem is. Zaya is not the big bad evil that the show wants it to be. Metsubo Jinrai is the big bad evil that they want Zaya to be. I still think Metsubo Jinrai is 10 times more threatening than Zaya. Anything they do is not only more threatening, but more interesting. Zaya is boring. There is so many opportunities they could have made Zaya interesting, and it was simply goes down to Guy and Yua. If they made Yua trying to like sneak around, get information for Aruto or Fua, make her a double agent under the guise of she's serving Guy, that would have been great. But instead, no. Yua is Guy's footstool, which bothers me to no end.
Here's the thing, is that they are trying to divide this show into 3 parts. The first part was the dangers of human gears.
Yes, you got human
The
gears.
second is the danger of
Humans.
The third, we don't know.
There is a third factor that I hope just bulldozes everything that's just happened and makes the final episodes of the show really good. Because that's all I want.
Well, here's the thing. Exaid, I feel, was also divided into 3 parts.
Except Exaid just kind of sputtered out at the end. As soon as they introduced Hyper Muteki, they were just kind of like, wait, we have 8 more episodes to do? Oh, God. We're going to have Peridot...
We have invincibility on our main character.
We're going to have Peridot die twice and then come back, making his sacrifice in vain. Ugh.
Exaid, Peridot dies twice.
Exaid. I really wish.
Do you get it?
I know, yeah, I know. I get it. Listen, overall, I really hope Metsubo Jinrai becomes way more important. Because right now, I cannot fucking deal with any more of Guy. I know we're going to have to in the next episode.
It feels like it's about to. It feels like the next episode is going to be like the last Zaya bullshit episode.
I disagree, because it's very clear that Zaya is about to win this competition. So we have to resolve... Because I'm willing to bet the buyout's not going to happen via some bullshit reason. Or I say bullshit, but hope it'll probably be a really good reason that I like, so we don't have to deal with Guy anymore. But yeah. Overall, Zero One has been a good show, but these last couple of episodes, specifically with Guy, has been so frustrating. Because it's not...
Guy has brought me to the brink of just not okay.
Yeah. There are villains you love to hate, and then there's villains you hate to hate. Because Guy started out really cool, and then he just... I remember we had a discussion where I was trying to defend Guy, and you were like, no, he's just a really big hypocrite. He has gone from a hypocrite to a criminal that is just apparently exempt from all the laws. He has just become...
Yeah, because the world apparently revolves around...
Yeah, this isn't... Guy might as well be the main fucking character at this point, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a little heated this episode. Hopefully next episode of Zero One episode
fucking,
reviews
yeah,
won't be this heated. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully my anger at least got a little bit, some laughs. I don't know. Please. Please follow Len and me on Twitter. Go subscribe to the Len's YouTube channel. You can subscribe here if you want. I promise there won't be a 4-week gap next time. Though I say that a lot, and it still happens anyways. You know?
We try. We really do.
I do my best. I hope you all had a wonderful... I hope you all are doing okay and are safe and are not getting sick. This is a really difficult time for everyone.
I also...
practice
social distance. Wash your shit. Don't be nasty. And don't like Guy, or else I'll come to your house and I'll kill your family.
Liking Guy and catching COVID-19 are basically equally bad, you know?
Yeah, they're an equally grave sin.
Please stay safe, stay healthy. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please join us for the next episode, where Fua gets Rampage Wolf, and I am very excited. Peace.
Hell yeah, brother.